It's just a fanfiction, a story written by me, a writer. This has nothing to do with mentioned ideal BTS members, real life event, behavior, or characteristics. Pics, sound, videos which are used in this video are not mine. Credit goes to rightful owners. But the editing and the storyline is mine. Do not copy it. This might be mature for some readers, also would be mention of sensitive topics, so read at your own risk. You have been warned beforehand. Vian just nodded her head, and with a tight smile on her face, she took the file from him, and Liam left from there after bowing at her. She placed the file clumsily on the table. She looked ahead of her blankly as just one sentence roamed in her mind. He used me. He used me as a stress reliever. Of our marriage, and I have already broken one of the promises. Last night was a close call. Whatever I did with her, she didn't find that uncomfortable, even though I was the unusual. If she told me otherwise yesterday, I wouldn't have listened to her. I didn't even think about how she would feel yesterday. I was just seeking for a quick escape. I should have just talked it out. I know she gave me consent, but she didn't know what I was thinking. But I know the truth, right? Yesterday I wasn't in my control. He ran his palms through his face while cursing more. I should talk to her. I need to talk to her. He got up from the bed and went to washroom to freshen up. Strangely, his work-life problems were now seemed very tiny than the battle he was having in his mind. After a shower, he came out from the washroom while wiping water droplets from his hairs. He was about to lift his phone from the nightstand when he saw a file. He was about to ignore it, but the file's cover felt familiar to him. He read the headline of it and his breath hitched. It's the same file he scolded his employee for not completing early. His eyes widened. He laid out a series of courses and I saw it. Ryan nodded her head. Let's go downstairs then. I am also star. Why are you not saying anything? What? In case you didn't hear, I said a lot of things now. Why are you not saying anything about yesterday? She looked away from him. I know Liam was here. He must have told you about my failed mission and my behavior at office. Then how come you were... Then what do you want me to say, Taehyung? What? That I felt used? That's what you want me to tell you? That the night I thought was the result of my husband's desire for me, my desire towards him, was nothing but a way of him escaping the reality, that too without informing me? I swear, Ryan, I thought to tell you after waking up, but Liam, he came already. I didn't mean to hurt you, Ryan. I know you didn't, but we promised, right? Yes, we promised. We promised to talk it out. I intend to do so. But yesterday I wasn't in my full control. I couldn't think rationally. And worst is that mostly we want to sleep after that. So yeah, it's a momentary relief, but it all comes back flooding. By talking it out, at least I would have found some way to solve the problems or cleared my mind to think about new strategies. I should have also tried to talk to you instead of giving you those ice cream and notes. I should have taken care of you. Yes, that would help, but you were busy too, right? It's not like you were free and intentionally ignoring me. Now was it? She shook her head. I guess the situation wasn't right. We both got stuck. I wasn't able to help you to relax when you came home too much disturbed due to your work. There was a brief moment of silence. It hurted Taehyung. Her voice cracked as she told him that. His heart broke seeing her like that. What, Ryan? Where did I? It's not physical, thankfully, but I'm feeling emotionally hurt. I know there are people who prefer as a way to relieve their stress, to calm them down. But I don't feel like it, Taehyung. I felt all those negative things after coming to know you were straight steering. He wrapped his arms around her as he felt what she was going through. I know, Ryan, I know. I also feel the same way. I could have severely hurt you yesterday. Doesn't matter if the chances are low, but I could have. Just like if a person who loves to sketch, also sketching is her stress reliever, but there will always be a difference in passionately drawing a sketch in free time and drawing to release the stress, frustration, anger. While relieving the stress, she won't see if the pencils she is using is getting broken in the process or not, if she is holding the page too roughly to tear it apart, if the art she was trying to make is getting destroyed in the process or not. Just like while relieving stress, frustration in the gym, we didn't even notice if in the process we are damaging our own skin, causing wounds, let alone the equipments. I find it so wrong to let out frustration, anger which caused due to stress via, be it with husband, wife or any. I know there are tons of people who don't agree with me, but what can I do if I feel negatively towards this matter? You can have me whichever time you want, as long as I want you to. When you are panicking, if you are not able to complete work on time, anything similar to that. But not when you have lost your deal or failed your mission and have too much pent-up anger and frustration due to those stress. Never. As I told you earlier, I want to do you too. We should talk it out that time. He tightened his grip on her. I know, Ryan, I know. I'm sorry I made you feel something which I never even imagined you as. I'm really sorry. Please don't do it in future, Taehyung, please. I won't be able to take it. How much tired you are or I am, just talk your thoughts out. Never, Ryan, never again. She snuggled into him as he kissed her forehead while patting her back. Some days later, Taehyung entered his room after a very tiring day again. He saw his wife laying on the bed while resting her hand on her eyes. Seeing the lights on and pattern of her breathing, he assumed she wasn't asleep. Ryan, she hummed, still remaining in that position. I want to talk to you actually. She got up and looked at him. Yeah, I am listening. Do you think I would behave like that night again cause I am still facing problems in work? No, Taehyung, I trust you. Then why I feel like you are avoiding me? You don't have breakfast with me anymore. Lunch we always have at office. But at dinner time also either I find you sleeping or you are already done with yours. It's not like that, Taehyung. Then it's like what, Ryan? I am not liking the smell of egg or meat recently. I feel like vomiting. That's why I am not having breakfast with you during past few days. You like to have those only on breakfast, right? But those are yours favorite too. I don't know why. Plus, I feel really sleepy and tired till the time you came home. Sometimes very hungry. You know, even I slept in afternoon during office hours. I guess the previous week's workload and stress is now showing its color now. She sighed, whereas he looked at her face. She did look very pale and exhausted though. He placed his palm on her face while sitting on the edge of the bed. She caressed her cheeks, then a thought came to his mind which made his eyes widen. It's been long, right, since you got your periods? Yeah, probably 2 months. I think we are expecting. Her eyes widened at his blunt words. What made you think so? My periods are always irregular, right? It arrives within 35 to 45 days. I know, but your recent behavior are feeling like the signs of pregnancy. I could be wrong too. He kept caressing her cheeks while she held onto his shirt. Let's see doctor's appointment then. What say, tomorrow afternoon? I would clear my schedule for that time then. She leaned towards him and hugged him. Would you be happy if we are really expecting? Obviously I would. I want little version of us. What about you? Me too. I always wanted to have a family with you. Taehyung and Wyan was coming out of the OBGYN clinic with a smile on their face. His one arm was wrapped around her waist while she was holding her reports, which read she's almost 2 months pregnant, tightly in her arms. Her cheeks were adorned with a faint pink hue whilst he was walking alone with her while smiling like an idiot, both looking forward to their future with a vow never to repeat past mistakes again.